Good evening, guys. It's 6:45 p.m. Today is May 9th. Today is Monday. So I'm not going to walk you through these notes, right? But I would highly suggest that you go through my regular video today, the video before this, my regular video, to know the context and and the summary. So I walk you through the summary of these things, and also I'm giving you some clues while talking about these things in my first video, right? So today I would suggest that you go through that video, and it is not long, it is like 10 minutes or 8 minutes. So I would suggest you go through it at least the first few minutes while I'm going through these notes, and then you can switch to this Mbox video. If you don't want to go watch my regular video full, that's fine, but at least go through this context, so then you will know why and what answer, and you read through it, completely this notes, it's very important, and then you look at the Mbox video, okay, which is basically this video. So these are the notes, okay. So but idea is today favors shorts, sellers, that is the main idea, okay. And there are specific levels I gave it here, here, and for NQ and Russell also, okay. So now there is one more problem here today is my Ninja today crashed. So because of that, all my drawings and everything, it's gone, right? So now I don't have a time right now. It's 6:45 and I'm tired already, so I don't have a time to type everything, and show you everything. And it's right now it's not loading even, so if you look at this, it's not even loading the deltas and everything else, right? So that's why, so we have to go based on the screenshot, which I took it. So luckily I took it, and I actually shared it in Mboxwave thread also there, in Discord there. But so we have to walk through these things, the screenshots, and I'll show you something, and then you can look into your chart, right? So this is what I shared in ES at that time at 10:20, that, so these are the sellers, right? You can see it's 183, 43, right? And in pre-market node, this 62 is important line, so which is this around somewhere here, right? So you can see there was a divergence here, right? And this buying came in, but at the second test you can see it's gone, right? So buying gone, right? Cumulative delta is negative, correct? And this was a short in the morning, right? Not based on a Mbox delta, based on the levels, unless you know that we can use this divergence, to short it using Mboxwave. And if you know the importance of 413.62, then yes, you can make a case of it using in conjunction with the levels and Mbox together, okay. But all I'm trying to show you here is it's a weakness in this upward effort in buying, okay. Then let's say you did not do anything here, and then price went down, right? So most of the Mbox folks, right, so whoever it is it me or somebody else, right, based on how you use it, right? I'm not gonna short here, right? But few of the folks may have shorted right here with this X control, right? By looking at this divergence and X control, right, they might have shorted right here, right? Possible, correct? But so it's a good short, but there was a problem here, look at this. See, delta is this, there is not enough selling. Yes, there is some selling, but it is, look at this, see, price is below this, right? And X control, the selling should be more, the supply should be more here, and it was not there. Or selling should be more here, right? But it was not enough selling, and that's why you can see this, it bounced back up, right? The moment it bounced back up, I typed it here at that time, that is a mixed picture, right? So somebody wants to short it, but there is not enough selling going on, something is missing. That means one more round trip up. At this time you can see 146 here, and that buying came. That means somebody wants to take it higher at that point, looking at only these things, right? So I'm not talking about levels and context. Based on pure Mbox, looking at this and this, looks like somebody wants to break out, right? Fine, let them break out, and then you can go long based on Mbox if you want to, right?
Connection
so
lost.
See, this is my Ninja, that's the issue. So but you can see it couldn't go through it, right? it fell down, right? And it fall, and now you can see minus 46 here, right, which is lower than this minus 227. But this 227 give you a hint that supply is still there. It should not have gone back up ideally, you know. So all you are looking for is further down move, but you have to wait now, right? Then what happened? It came back, pop back up, minus 8 on the way up, and here you can see minus 8 right at this VWAP, right, 24 hour VWAP. This could have been a good signal to short, but let's say because this is weekly high, weekly low from last week or last week, right? So you need to know all these things. But let's say this is too still risky, right? So, but you can see it here at this time, right? Price went from here to here with this much buying, and here almost similar effort, not that much price action, but similar effort. Look at minus 8 delta and 0 buying. See, buying completely reduced. That's why you short here. But let's say you did not even take a short even here, right? So then you see another X control here. At this time you can see price going down, delta is going down, right? So here you can short, but the problem is now you have to wait for this price to take out this low, right? So you will end up shorting at the lower end. I really don't like to short at the lower end, right? I write pullback short, right? But there is nothing wrong. If you look at only this picture, right, looking at this delta, right, and this minus 8 and this selling coming in, right, you can short right here, right? But delta was weak, cumulative delta, but you can short here, right? And your stop has to be, but in that case your stop is the issue. See, so shorting here means your stop has to go here. So if you're okay with 57 to 40, 38 means almost 20 point stop, then fine, you can short it here. Otherwise you have to wait for a pullback, which is when price went higher. If you got lucky, then you will get pullback, right? So in this case you got lucky, right, because delta was not enough compared to this, right? And there was algo, right? And then you can see this change of behavior immediately, COB, right? And then price pushed higher. Fine, let them go higher then, right? Then what happened? Price came down, again pushed higher, 149, right? And then came down, right? And then I will show you another screenshot. Look at this, right? So this is all 1 minute, right? Sometime 1 minute in a high volatile market, 1 minute will just screw you up, So here you can see it, clear picture. So this is 1 minute versus 5 minute. You can see it. See that? At that time I was observing both. See, 5 minute has an imbalances favoring sellers, while you are seeing all this garbage in 1 minute. 5 minute was giving you a clear indication that if you shorted here and here, you hold it. See, multiple algos, 220, 44, 6. See, divergence and imbalances. See, so here it was, and the cumulative delta also down. See, so here was a clear picture, here was a garbage picture, right? But if you shorted based on 1 minute, this would have helped you in holding your short from here and from here, right? And here with a larger stop, but at this point 149, right, this was a good short, not based on this, but it was based on these levels, and right on 5 minute. See, it pushed back here, right, with this. After breaking this, it pulled back. This was a good short, So, and then hold on. So I only recorded this, okay, and then later on there was another one right here. See, so here you can see this was the level. If you remember the context, right, the 4040 was the level also, where buyers and sellers both fought it in the morning, 40 to 43 area, and then finally price broke down in the morning, after buyers defended that 40 to 30 area, and then price pulled back later in the day right into this 43 area. This is our level was there too, right? At first attempt it was 405 delta, right? Second attempt 11, third attempt 49. Overall it's reduced, right? and then it was 49, little bit higher than 11, but compared to this it was way down, right? And then you can see here buying decrease, decrease, decrease. Every attempt up, buying decreased, right? Here also beats are decreasing, right? That was a good indication, and it was VWAP, and it was our levels too, right? So and NQ was testing also its VWAP and RTS VWAP and 20-hour VWAP, right? So that's why this was a good short, and there was a algo also, right? And if you already watched my first video, you know why this was a short, right? I gave you some other clues also in that video. So this was a short. At the same time, you can take a short in NQ also, and also then what do you target in that case, right? So the target was here. So in this code around 2 o'clock, I gave this target. 80 and 25 are the target for sellers today, overnight or tomorrow. And at that time price was at 4,000, and I said it's an option level, so sure buyers will be there to defend, but it's a profit taking level, not to go long, right? So this is the target, 80s and 25, right? So, and you can see it end of the day. I hope my ES is connected now. Nope, it's not connected. Damn. Otherwise I will show you, but at least you know today's low in ES was around 80s, right? So that was the target. So that was the trade in ES. Then also I screenshot Russell also at the same time. This was a short in Russell. Broken balance, price went down at the balance bottom. This was a short at 1800. That was our level 2 if you read through the pre-market notes. For Russell, 1800, 1797 was the level, right? So this was the short here. Look at the delta, look at this, right? Effort no result, right? Here, look at this, right? 265, 142, right? Effort no result, and then finally breakdown with this X control, pull back, right? With double algos, and this short, right? So that was the Russell. Then Dow also. So I also took a short in Dow also, right here at this time, 32,372, and the target was this 80. At the end it came down here, right? But I was out before, but it came down here and then bounced at the end, right? So this was a short in Dow. Not only so, Dow short was not based on Mbox. Dow short was based on other markets. There was a specific reason that Dow was the only one which left behind, and today was a high likelihood probabilities that it should retest this area at least once. The way it was spending time around 350, most likely it will hold that level and go towards here. And you can see this Mbox also here actually. While it was balancing, right, this thing was continuously going down, right? And this also went down, and this was a selling only, no buying here. That's why you take this short, so that was a Dow. Gold also, actually you could have captured gold also, so I recorded gold also at that time. So this was a 1 minute gold, so I typed it at that time here, when it was ping-ponging between 62 and 65. So I said here below 62, shorter time frame, small time frame active. Here a little bit larger time frame, which is 15 minutes active. Above 65 buyers will take over, below 62 sellers still have a control, and pretty much gold did back and forth today, most of the time. But you can see it here. This is a 15-minute view. Is it? Yes, see that completely, like selling is gone while it is making lower low here, right? But in 1 minute you can see there was more selling. So it was like 1 minute versus 15, right? So at one point price went down to, so here there was a long setup around. You have to watch it though, so at 55 or 57, and then you can, when it went to 65, right, which is here, you can take some profit and then see what 65 guys do it, right? Either whether it goes above it, take out this, then you can go long more if you want to based on Mbox, okay? Or you can wait, or you can take profit and see, and it did went to 65, based on this combination, and it was exhausted here, and then it went down, so that was a trade in gold, And that be all for today. So my ninja is still not working, so I cannot walk you through the chart, but that's why it's a good thing I took a screenshot. So, and that be all for today.